Although holidays may be incredibly relaxing for the thousands of people who come to resorts every year, for those who work here, it's hard work keeping the fun going. Don't you agree, Diane?
Well, I was thinking it's hard work just getting an ice cream cone out. Chris, have I done that?
Yep, you have. You're going to dig, not scoop.
All right.
How are you doing with your perfect scoop?
I'm perfectly landing it in the cone. How does that look?
It's okay.
It's okay. That's encouraging words. You can eat that.
Thank you.
So obviously the staff know what they're doing here. We've got 1,200 staff, like Chris, making sure that everybody here has the most perfect holiday. And also, how many eggs do you like for your breakfast?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. I'd certainly like 2. But here, they cook. Tell me if I'm right, Chris. 3,500 eggs are cooked every day just for breakfast. Correct?
Wow.
Correct.
Wow, that's incredible.
On behalf of all the redcoats.
But it's not the amount of eggs cooked each day that the resort is best known for. It's the iconic red coats. And I'm lucky enough to get my hands on some precious examples.
Right, we're looking at the first one now.
This is from 1936?
This is 36, the original blazer. There's only 6 of these survived, the first 6 redcoats, and the uniform for me is wonderful.
You have to be quite outgoing and a people person to wear one of these, don't you?
Yeah.
You associate that with redcoats. Do you think I would have made a good redcoat?
Yes, yes. I was hoping you were going to put one on, actually, when you're going to come down.
Whilst this famous resort is known for its redcoats, we here on Songs of Praise are known for our beautiful and iconic music. But there is one hymn, How Great Thou Art, that stands out as being a bit of a favourite. I'm meeting up with Songs of Praise conductor Simon Lowell to find out why. The hymn was calling me.
I was waiting for you to sing.
I don't think I could ever do that in public. What a magnificent... That's my favourite hymn.
Is it really?
Yeah. To me, that's the perfect hymn.
Not just you, I think. I think it's Songs of Praise favourite hymn, isn't it? Over the last 20 years or something like that.
Exactly.
But it's a very special hymn. I mean, do you know the history of it?
Go on, tell me. I don't know if I do.
Well, I think it's very fascinating, and I think that's what makes it really special. There's this chap called Stuart Hine, and he was a very Christian man, and he became a missionary. And at about 1934, I think, in fact, he decided to go on a bicycle ride up the mountains in Eastern Europe. And when he was there, it was the most beautiful summer's day, and he had a lovely time. But on his first night, I believe, the storm clouds came over, and suddenly it was raining and everything, and it made him feel at home, just like he was back in England. From that experience, he wrote the first verse. I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder. So, very personal testament in this first verse. And there's a wonderful marriage between music and words in this. For example, the narrative at the beginning in the verse is very simple, very straightforward, and then it repeats itself. So if you don't know the hymn, you soon pick it up. And then, of course, this great shout of praise. Then sings my soul. Da, 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 da. I mean, it's just that it just reflects it so magically, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And I can understand how people, you know, really get impassioned and empowered by this lovely hymn. I did little experiments, actually, because I was thinking, you know, the words and the music are so synonymous. And sometimes we get hymns where you can get different tunes and it still works. You know, something like All Things Bright and Beautiful. There's two tunes there and they both work very nicely. But with this, and I thought, if I could find another hymn which fitted these words, just to try and experiment and see. So I don't know what you think here. So I think most people will know the hymn, Great is Thy Faithfulness. And it's exactly well, a great hymn, yeah. But it's exactly the same metre. But if I sing it, and forgive my voice, but I'll give you an idea and just see what you think here. O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hand hath made.
It just loses the power.
It does, doesn't it? It hasn't got that, oh Lord my God.
No. When you hear it to the tune, we all know it. Straight away, it just uplifts you. You just feel like all I want to do is just worship God.
It sort of encapsulates in just very few words some very powerful messages, you know, the greatness of God's creation, the greatness of Christ's redemption, and the greatness of his promise. You know, it's really magical.